Yo, what is up guys? My name's Hakiii, and it seems like Rockstar is taking community feedback a bit more seriously lately, and that's why they're gonna do some pretty big price changes when it comes to vehicles in GTA Online. Now, some of these we're gonna like, some of these we're not gonna like so much, because some vehicles are getting more expensive, some vehicles are getting less expensive. They provided us a full list in the Rockstar Newswire, so let me read it out for you guys. The armored Boxville is getting reduced from 2,926,000 to 1.3 million. The Kula helicopter is getting bumped up from 3.7 million to 4.5 million. Dang, that's unfortunate because it's one of the best helicopters, and I don't think we're gonna like much of the price increases at all here. The Granger 3600, instead of 1,380,000, it's getting bumped up to $2 million on the dot. The Scramjet, which is a really fun vehicle, instead of 3,480,000, it's gonna be bumped up to 4 million. The Dubachi Champion, that's an Amani Tech vehicle, instead of $3 million, it's going to be 3,750,000. The Chernobog is going to be much more affordable. Instead of 3.3 million, it's going to be 1.5 million. The Deluxo is getting even more expensive. Instead of 4.7 million, it's going to be 5,750,000. The Ruiner 2000, instead of the crazy price tag of 5.75 million, it's going to be reduced to 3,750,000, so a reduction of $2 million right there. The Thruster, which is the cool jetpack in game that no one really uses, it's getting reduced from 3,657,000 to 2.5 million. That's good. The Mammoth Tula, instead of 5.2 million, it's going to be 4.1 million. The Stromberg is getting reduced because the Toreador is just so much better. Instead of 3,185,000, it'll be 2.5 million. The Oppressor Mark 1 is getting a price decrease from 3.5 million to 2,750,000, and then the Mark II Oppressor is getting a ridiculous increase. This is by far the biggest increase. So instead of 3.9 million, right, which is already a crazy high price, it's gonna be priced at $8 million. They're increasing the price of the Oppressor by more than $4 million. And we briefly mentioned how the Toreador is just a better version of the Stromberg. Well, what do you know? The Toreador is also getting a price boost. Instead of 3,660,000, it's going to be 4,250,000. The weaponized Ignis is also getting a boost. Instead of 3.25 million, it'll be 4.5 million, an increase of about 1.3 million there. Holy crap. And then the Bombushka, which is a plane that no one uses and no one should use, instead of just under 6 million, it'll be 4,750,000. Holy crap, these price changes are actually really substantial. I mean, especially with the Oppressor Mark II, $8 million instead of something that's less than 3.9 right now. These changes are going to be taking place on April 27th, so 2 weeks from now, so definitely buy the Oppressor Mark II beforehand if you haven't, because let me tell you, I don't know if a lot of people are going to want to spend $8 million on this thing before modifications and everything. That's just insane. And I'm actually kind of surprised that they're not reducing the price of the gold jet and the gold helicopter, the one that's like 10 million and 5 million, because those are like the most overpriced things in the game. I don't know what's going on. We'll have to wait and see. Two particular changes I don't necessarily agree with is the Deluxo increase. Yeah, it's a good vehicle, but I think the $4.72 million price tag is already more than enough. Now they have to increase it to close to 6 million. I don't know about that one. Personally, I think it's worth only like 3 or 4 million max. And then the Oppressor Mark II change. Listen, I get that it's like a great vehicle, and honestly, I kind of saw it coming. If they're gonna change prices, the Oppressor Mark II is gonna be more expensive, but not 8 million bucks. It had an okay price tag of 3.9 million, but now people are gonna have to spend like a Megalodon Shark card, a full Megalodon Shark card on one small vehicle. I think a somewhat reasonable price for it to increase it to would have been 5 million, but definitely not 6, 7, or even 8 million bucks. That's just crazy. I guess they really don't want people to buy the Oppressor Mark II anymore. Overall, I don't think the community is going to be really happy about this, just because most of the changes are price increases and not decreases. Maybe only the people that are like 1,000% anti-oppressor, then they might be a bit happy about that, but I mean, in reality, a lot of people already have the Oppressor Mark II, so it's not gonna stop a lot. Also in the newswire, Rockstar basically teased nerfing some air vehicles. They said, we're also evaluating potential future adjustments, including rebalancing certain aerial vehicles to help protect bystanders in free roam. We'll share more details on this as well as other fine-tuning efforts and service updates soon. Let me know in the comments what you think about these price changes and about possibly, let's say, the laser getting nerfed. I'm guessing the laser is going to be nerfed if they're talking about air vehicles. Now click the video on screen now for the new license plate creator that's coming to GTA Online very soon. I hope you all enjoy that video, and peace.